Napalm, one of the most notorious weapons ever devised, was created by Harvard chemistry professor Louis Fieser and his team at the Converse Chemistry Laboratory in Cambridge, Massachusetts on Valentine's Day, 1942. While its initial success on the battlefield was praised for its brutal effectiveness, over time it gained a darker reputation for its inhumane and devastating consequences. Today we're diving into the complex history of this weapon and how it became one of the most controversial creations in modern warfare. The first ever napalm bomb was tested on July 4, 1942, right on the Harvard College soccer field. Soon after, the US military recognized its destructive potential and began deploying it during World War II. Napalm became a staple in the Allied bombing campaigns, most notably in Berlin and Japan. In fact, napalm was used to incinerate 64 of Japan's 67 largest cities, playing a significant role in forcing Japan's surrender, arguably even more than the atomic bombs. One of the most deadly uses of napalm came during Operation Meeting House, better known as the bombing of Tokyo, where over 100,000 people were killed in a single night, making it the deadliest air raid in human history. But what makes napalm so terrifying? Napalm gel burns at an intense 1,000 degrees Celsius, and it clings to whatever it touches. Whenever it lands on human skin, it can melt through muscle, tissue, and even internal organs, leading to unimaginable pain, long-term disabilities, and for many, death. Survivors are often left with scars that run deeper than the surface, years of recovery, chronic pain, and nerve damage being common outcomes. Napalm wasn't retired after World War II. The weapon was used in several post-war conflicts, including the Greek Civil War and the Korean War. At that time, many Americans still viewed it as a necessary evil, a brutal but effective tool in the fight against communism. However, the tides of public opinion shifted dramatically during the Vietnam War. The gruesome reality of napalm's effects on civilians became impossible to ignore in the 1960s. As protests against the weapon's use exploded in the United States, one of the turning points was a grassroots protest against Dow Chemical, the company responsible for producing napalm in Northern California. Activists sought to expose the devastating toll napalm was taking on innocent civilians in Vietnam. And then in 1972, everything changed with a single powerful photograph. The terror of war taken by photojournalist Nick Goot showed 9-year-old Kim Phuc running screaming after being burned by napalm. The image sent shockwaves around the world, forever altering how people viewed this once praised weapon. The public outcry that followed led to increased pressure on international bodies. In 1980, the United Nations responded by approving Protocol 3 of the Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons, which made incendiary attacks on civilians a war crime. Napalm's history is a stark reminder of how technological advancements, once celebrated, can transform into symbols of cruelty and suffering. Initially developed to bring about a swift end to World War II, it became a weapon that fueled international outrage during Vietnam. Today, napalm serves as a powerful cautionary tale, a reminder of the need for responsible innovation in warfare. Its legacy continues to shape discussions on how far we should go in the pursuit of military power.